Oh man.
All right, let's see.
Oh,
That's good times. Huh?
good times. So immigration.
Immigration.
No, dude. So the other day, I'm telling you this because this happened like down the street,
Oh,
right
yeah,
here
yeah,
in
yeah.
downtown Oxnard.
All those.
There were- I think I sent you the post.
Yeah. The people were out there protesting.
They were protesting because of the whole everything happening with ICE being in Oxnard. But no, so ICE was out here
Ooh.
arresting people, and then people started protesting down
Mm.
here, and they started burning the American flag. Which isn't that illegal? Like, isn't that like a federal
No, it's not.
law?
Wait, is it?
I want to say it is.
I don't know. I think it's
Google it.
freedom of speech. Okay.
I want to say that it's against the law to burn the American flag.
Mm-hmm. Is it?
I'm almost like 100% certain it is. Because they were out there, everyone had like signs that said like F Trump and like not my president and all this like signs and everything, and then they had Mexican flags as well.
Yes.
But then there was people bringing like the American flag and setting it on fire.
Okay.
And there was actually a post that I think the city of Oxnard's Instagram page posted as well.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So, no, burning the American flag is
No,
not
no.
illegal. The Supreme Court has ruled that flag burning is a form of symbolic speech protected by the First Amendment. Crazy, huh?
Freedom of speech. Okay.
Freedom of speech. But I think that's very disrespectful. I saw the post,
Yeah.
I saw the news coverage, and in my mind, I'm like, if you see who the people are doing those stupid things, they're young people. They're
Yes.
young,
Yes.
high schoolers, middle schoolers, maybe young college students, or maybe they don't even go to school. But like, they're just ignorant people that, you know, they want to be part of something big. They go out there with the mob mentality of like, oh, I'm going to get away with this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to burn the American flag. I'm going to chant like F you, Trump, F you, ICE. And okay, I understand frustration from most of the people, but then there are those that don't even shouldn't even be there and don't know what they're doing, what they're fighting for, what they're protesting. And yeah, I think it's a huge disrespect to burn the American flag, and especially it doesn't. It's kind of like what is called a paradox, or not paradox, but it's you're burning the flag of the country where you're at, where you're living, where if you want your people to be in. That's a huge disrespect, and then you're waving the Mexican flag, blah, 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 okay, what are you trying to say? What message are you sending? It's a message, and
It's definitely a message.
It definitely attracted people's attention and all of that. But is it the right message, or is it just portraying oh wow, look, all these Hispanics, Mexicans, Central Americans, South Americans are doing these acts of of violence and showing disrespect to America, that's why I say it's the young people that are not educated, are not told exactly what they should be fighting for, how they should be protesting, but I think those are just dumb people who don't know better, and I think they're just there for the wrong reasons.
And like you were saying, I think a lot of it is mob mentality. So I think a lot of people, they probably don't even care. Yet they're going out there because all their friends are going out there. They're all protesting, so they just want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is, I know that a lot of people think it's not fair what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, think about all those people that legally got here.
Yes.
If we're talking about it's not fair that this is happening, how is it fair that someone that went through the entire process, paid money, talked to a lawyer, did all the paperwork, took years to become an actual citizen or a resident, and did everything, and then now there's people that are just coming straight through the gate?
Yeah, it's not fair.
If we're not talking about fair, it's okay, so then what is fair? You're not. It's not like we're choosing a side, but it's if you're trying to determine what's fair, you're not weighing everything as far as who or what should be going down. And like you said, there should be a better way than to burn the flag, because this is a place that there is a lot of benefits to living in the U.S. And by burning it, it's the whole saying, and I'm not saying that this is exactly like it, but the whole saying biting the hand that feeds you type of deal.
No, yeah, I see that. Yeah, I think it's just, and I could see a lot of people that are doing they're out there protesting, marching, going onto social media and saying like, F you ICE, F you Trump and all of that. Like, a lot of them might be like children of immigrants, and I think the children of immigrants, and I'm not saying all of them, but I'm saying like the majority of them, like don't know, like they might be protesting and like saying like, oh, my parents had to come illegally, oh, they had to suffer through all of this, blah blah blah. Okay, now, and then if you're born here, like, okay, cool, now you're an American citizen, now you're probably gonna have a better life than your parents because they became immigrants, they left wherever they came from, and I'm sure it was just a worse place than they are now in the U.S. It's better now, and then for the kids to have a better lifestyle, better future, more opportunities. Some people take that advantage, but then I think now the kids have to realize like, okay, I have to do better, and it's just one of the things that happens. Like, you could go back in history and say like, oh, all this happened. Oh, Mexico used to own this land. Oh, this, it was always better. Like, oh, everyone is an immigrant, even like, American, Caucasian people, blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, whatever happened in the past happened in the past. But now, like, look ahead, look into the future, like, try to like see what you can do now for yourself and for your people. And protesting, like,
it's good, but also the way, like you said, the way you do it.
Yeah, the way you do it, like, I guess you just have to, be better. But at the end of the day, like, no one's gonna be, like, there's always gonna be like that 1% or that 1% of people who like just ruin it for everyone, or who like do stupid acts, and you're like, oh really, like, you're just messing it up. I don't know if you saw also like on the was it last
LA